Ethan Reed wasn't the kind of man who went looking for trouble. Trouble simply had a habit of walking straight into him. And this time, it came in the form of a loud knock on his apartment wall at exactly 6:17 every morning. He never meant to overhear anything. His neighbor, Lena Hughes, just happened to run her blender at the exact same time he tried to meditate before heading to his job at the community center. Between the thin walls and her habit of singing off-key to 90s pop songs, peaceful mornings had become nearly impossible. But today, as he stood on a stool trying to fix a crack near the air vent, her voice suddenly echoed through it. "Ethan," she yelled. "Are you peeping again?" He froze. "Peeping? I'm literally fixing my vent." Her footsteps thundered down the hall. Moments later, she appeared at his open doorway, hair messy, hoodie half-zipped, cheeks flushed. Ethan sighed. "Lena, stop standing there like you want me to look at you. I'm really just fixing this thing." Her face turned an even deeper shade of red. Then the two of them burst into laughter. Because truth was, this wasn't the first time they'd found themselves in awkward misunderstandings. Not even close. A neighbor who needed help more than she admitted. After the laughter faded, Ethan noticed something different about her. Her eyes looked tired. Too tired. Like she hadn't slept in days. "Hey, you okay?" he asked softly. She tried brushing it off. "Just a long week. I'm fine." But he knew better. Lena was the type who cracked jokes to hide the deeper cracks inside her. As she turned to go, her knees buckled slightly. Ethan caught her arm just in time. "Whoa, sit down before you fall down." She reluctantly sat on the edge of his couch. While he handed her a glass of water, she finally admitted what she'd been trying to hide for weeks. Her mom's medical bills. Her second job. Her struggle to keep the apartment. Her fear of failing everyone she loved. "I'm just tired of pretending I'm strong," she whispered. Ethan didn't interrupt. He didn't judge. He didn't offer cheap encouragement. He just listened. A kindness so simple, yet the one she needed most. The unexpected twist. Later that evening, Ethan knocked on her door, this time intentionally. Lena answered with wet hair, a blanket around her shoulders, and eyes still red from crying earlier. "What now?" she half smiled. "Coming to peep officially?" He held up two things. A toolbox. And a small paper bag. She blinked. "What's all that?" "First," he said, lifting the toolbox. "I'm sealing the crack in your vent so you finally stop thinking I'm spying on you." She laughed again. "And second." He handed her the paper bag. Inside were groceries. Enough for a week. Nothing fancy, just essentials. "Ethan, no. I can't." "You're not taking charity," he said gently. "You're accepting help. There's a difference. And you deserve that." She covered her mouth, overwhelmed. No grand gesture. No dramatic romance. Just kindness, quiet and real. The emotional climax. A week later, Lena showed up at Ethan's door at dawn. But this time she wasn't accusing him of peeping. She wasn't hiding behind jokes or walls. She was carrying 2 mugs of coffee. "Peace offering," she said. "From what war?" he teased. She nudged him. "The one in my head, mostly." They sat on the apartment steps together as the sun rose, her leaning slightly against him pretending not to notice but secretly grateful. "I've been thinking," she said softly. "All this time, I thought I had to carry everything alone. That needing help meant I was weak." "You're not weak," Ethan said. "You're human. And humans need each other." She looked at him, really looked at him. "You showed me that." Her voice cracked, but she didn't look away. "Thank you, for seeing me when I felt invisible." A meaningful, uplifting ending. Months passed. The misunderstandings faded. The morning blender accidents became a shared joke. The thin wall between them? It became the reason to lawn. People learned to lean instead of break. And one morning, as they walked out together, coffee in hand, Lena nudged him and whispered. "Hey, Ethan." "Yeah? If you really want to peep now." She grinned. "My door is open." He choked on his coffee. "Lena." She burst into laughter, pure, unrestrained, joyful. Then she said something gentle, sincere, and truer than either expected. "Thank you for reminding me that kindness still exists. And that people like you make the world feel safe again." Ethan smiled back. Because sometimes the strongest love stories begin not with fireworks, but with neighbors, thin walls, accidental noise, and unexpected compassion.